Hello, this is Paramjeet Singh. Thank you very much for stopping by once again. Today we are going to talk about the role of eye contact in communication, the standard protocol that we see around us, where we emphasize that if you want to communicate well, you need to look people into their eyes and speak whatever you want to speak. And oftenly it is said so with the assumption that whenever you look into somebody's eyes, you are telling the truth and there's no other option available during that process. However, it's interesting to explore this process from a different perspective, that how true it is that when somebody is looking into your eyes or maintaining eye contact, that they are really telling the truth, or is there something else to it? Because there's a part of the story from the research studies tells that it is very likely also that people can, or at least some people can, look into your eyes and tell lies straight away. So what is the truth? And if there's a possibility that some people can look into your eyes and still tell the untruth, or can tell lies or misleading information, how impactful it is when you use this idea of eye contact to judge someone whether they are telling the truth or not. And it is very relevant, especially in the corporate environment where people are judged, and it becomes even more interesting when you think of individuals who come from diverse background, especially individuals who come from cultures where looking into the eyes is not exactly considered very respectful. For example, I come from India, and it has been a difficult thing for me to in fact adapt into that looking into eyes, because all my life I was told through the educational process, through the parenting process, that looking into the eyes of authority especially is a sign of disrespect. So I have always worked through this process, that whenever you talk to somebody who is higher in hierarchy of status, whether that's educational, financial, or other aspect, if you are not looking into the eyes, does it mean that the individual is telling the lies? And conversely, if somebody is looking into the eyes, is the assumption that that person is telling you the truth is the correct one? So there's a couple of things I want to invite you to this conversational part. Is that, could it be possible that we are talking about some folklore stuff? Because research studies says that, for example, individuals who have psychopathic tendencies, they can look straight into your eyes and tell the untruth or lies. They can tell you misleading information. They can project confidence. So, and it is available through the history where people have looked into eyes of other people and told lies. So the reason I am sharing this information with you is twofold. One is that if looking into the eyes and maintaining eye contact during communication or conversation is not a reliable source of confidence, trust, truthfulness, then are we taking the comfort level as a sign of trust? So is it possible that if somebody is actually comfortable speaking lies, and when they tell lies, the brain doesn't have to do anything, so it means they are able to maintain eye contact? So is it possible that we mistake the comfort level with the confidence level and with the truthfulness? And if that's true, then we have a problem at hand when we teach people, especially the communication standard protocols, that you should maintain eye contact, you look into the eyes if you want to project confidence and truthfulness and believability. The second part is that, does it mean that individuals of diverse background, women, racialized minorities, individuals who have been oppressed, individuals coming from war-torn countries, do they get the short end of the stick? Because for them, it is not a normal cultural aspect to look into the eyes of other people, and hence when they don't look into the eyes of other people, they are often mistaken as not telling the truth. Now, this is the question I want to ask to you, all the individuals who work in this area, especially people who train in the corporate environment, people who are communication specialists, that to what extent we should go by the folklorish idea that when you are speaking, speak while looking through the eyes of other people. Is it just because we have taken into this process, or is it that it's just comfortable, or is it that it's just a cultural reflection of what we think is trustworthy and truthfulness? Because with the diversification of the working culture and workforce in our country, I think it will behoove us well to actually consider these two things. One, that could it be possible that looking into the eyes or maintaining eye contact is just a comfort, not really a sign of trustworthiness or confidence or what we call truthfulness. So if somebody is okay with lying and they don't feel any moral dissonance with it, they will be okay to actually maintain eye contact because the brain does not have to do any labor intensive work. And the second, by taking that stance, do we put individuals from coming diverse backgrounds at disadvantage when we unfairly judge them? Now, this is the question I wanted to share with you. Research is evolving in this area, but I think as a communication specialist, especially if you work in the corporate environment, I think we should consider these approaches and think how it will serve us well. That's it for now. Until next time, thank you very much for stopping by. If you find this conversation useful, please leave a comment. That will help us add to the conversation. Take care, stay safe, and be well. Thank you.
Please subscribe to the channel, like and share. Thank you.